So there will be people that you come across in your life that are ready and on standby, to do their analysis on you. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my dining table. Today we are going to talk about self-acceptance. So self-acceptance for me is really simple. Love the one you is. Okay, don't wait to be perfect, don't wait to lose weight or to be the ideal person. Love yourself as you are now. So I have cooked today and the food is really nice. I'm having lamb stew and pea salad. Really nice. They go so well together. The peas have mint in them and they have olive oil, and they also have garlic, and they have mint, obviously. So it goes so well with the and they have lemon, so it goes so well with the lamb curry. They just gel, they balance each other. So I'm really happy with this meal. So watch the video on how I made this meal so that you can also be a star in the kitchen like me. Okay, so self-acceptance. Why should you accept yourself the way you are? Because if you don't accept yourself, how can you be at peace with yourself? How can you love yourself if you don't accept yourself the way you are? Know and accept your strengths and your weaknesses. Everybody has their strengths and everybody has their weaknesses. There's no person that has only strengths. And there's no person that only has weaknesses, right? Spend your time and resources so that you can further develop your strengths, so that you can be excellent with your strengths, rather than putting your resources on your weaknesses. Because if you are good at something and you want to improve that strength, you can go from being good to being excellent. But if you are terrible at something, if you have a weakness in something, you can go from, if we had to use a scale of 1 to 10, you can go from 10 to maybe a 5. You will never be excellent, because that's not your strength. When I mean don't focus too much on your weaknesses, I don't mean that do not change your bad habits. There is a difference between habits, bad habits and weaknesses, right? Being late is not a weakness, it is a bad habit. For example, I am not very good with physical labor. I'm not somebody that is inherently very good with chores or tasks that need physical stamina, physical endurance, but that does not mean that for example, I must not exercise to keep myself in shape, or I must not clean my house, because I feel like that's not my strength. So those are bad habits. If I don't exercise, or if I don't clean my house, I don't keep my house clean, then those are bad habits, right? They are not weaknesses, they are bad habits. But I cannot go and work in a construction site where physical labor is the one thing that is needed, right? But it would be better for me to focus my time and energy in things that I am good at, like cooking. I can go from a 6 to a 7, 8, 9, 10, or speaking. I can improve, I can put effort in improving, because I'm already above average, and then I can improve to become excellent or outstanding. Also, appreciate your talents and your gifts. Everyone on this earth, when we are born with talents and gifts. Those things are meant to sustain us throughout our lives. They are meant for us to be able to be of value in the world, and then also be able to earn a living from them, or get other things that are fulfilling to ourselves by serving with our talents and our gifts. Stop wanting other people's talents, stop wanting other people's gifts. Appreciate yours, do not undermine them, and use them for yourself. Use them to sustain yourself and to become whatever you want to become. Don't underestimate your talents just because they don't look like somebody else's talents, or just because they're not one of those talents that people talk about when they talk about talents. For example, I'll give you an example right now that comes to the mind, is that when I was at university, being a chef was not the in thing. Like, it was just whatever, you know, like, in fact, why would you even want to be a chef, you know? So the things that were appreciated was being good at maths and science, being good in accounting, you know, those kind of things. But now, because of social media, because of television, and you've got people like Siba, you've got people like the Lazy Makoti, making the chef world so glamorous. Now suddenly, like, there's people who actually pay attention to the career as a chef, right? So what I'm saying is that don't underestimate your gifts or your talents because they are not in fashion at a particular point in time. If you look at it now, with the examples of chefs, the people that now we admire their cooking skills, their creativity in the kitchen, is because they took seriously their gifts and passions and their talents, and they were able to elevate it to a point that we are now like waking up and saying, oh, almost, this is a credible career, right? But it's because they worked on their talents and they took themselves seriously so that they can be where they are today. So do not look down on your talents, do not underestimate your talents just because they are not popular at this point in time. Nourish your talents, nurture them, and then they will also give back to you the recognition and the things that you need in life. Accept yourself as a whole package, with your past mistakes, with your education level, with your marital status, whatever, you know, with all the things that you feel like they are lacking in your life. Accept yourself and love yourself like that anyways, like with all those things that you lack anyways, right? So even if you do want to improve, even if you do recognize that you have to work on certain things, know that improving yourself is a process and the results are not instant, right? So love yourself and accept yourself through each and every process that you are going through each and every change that you are going through. So love yourself through the process of becoming whatever that you envision for yourself. Don't wait for yourself to be perfect before you can love and accept yourself. So there will be people that you come across in your life that are ready and on standby, you know, to do their analysis on you and tell you about your weaknesses and tell you that you are not the person that you think you are, that you are wrong, you are lacking in many ways. Don't listen to them. Most of the times people are projecting. That means that if I am a certain way, I see those things in others. That's what projecting means. Sometimes people are insecure, they're intimidated by you, they see things in you that you cannot even see in yourself. So what they do is that they exaggerate your weaknesses and they minimize your strengths so that you will not be able to use your strengths to your advantage and reach your potential. So be very careful of what people say, and also don't join them in criticizing yourself, in focusing on your weaknesses. Be kind to yourself, believe in yourself, and accept the way you are and love yourself as you are now, so that you can be happy and fulfilled. So that is the end of my video. Please subscribe to my channel. Subscriptions are free. They are just a way of supporting your favorite content creators. The more subscriptions on a channel, the more YouTube makes it more visible to other people. Subscribe and like and leave a comment, and see you next time. And thank you for watching once again.